Cannonball. Get it? Yeah, so the last time I did this, people seemed to really like it, so I figured I'd do a little sequel showing off my digital camera collection. And another thing that people asked for last time was, at least one person did, and it's a really good point, can I use the exact same setting and take a picture on a modern camera as well, just to really show you what these look like in comparison? Because, honestly, that's fair. I talked up the CCD sensors on these things for a very, very long time, and then I didn't actually show you what a normal modern photo would look like in comparison to the CCD sensors, so good point, I will be doing that. We're going to be starting off with this Canon PowerShot S1. This was released in 2004 by Canon. Removable lens cap there. This, I think, is only a 3.2 megapixel. It's not particularly high quality, but it gives you a general idea of what features it has. It's got a little D-pad on the back for selecting different shooting modes. Flip that LCD screen. It's got a... Is that a microphone or a headphone jack? Does this thing even do video? It does. So yeah, this is one of the pseudo-professional style point-and-shoot kind of cameras where they wanted it to look kind of like an SLR, but it's a lot easier to use. It's only got one lens. You don't got to worry about it. And if you want to know what the pictures that this thing takes look like, well, so first things first, I'm going to show off a picture that I took at the exact same day with my current cell phone, which is a Google Pixel 10 Pro. So this is exactly what this landscape looks like. I parked my car in front of a grassy field and a blue sky. Figured it gives you the most amount of detail possible in a ton of colors to really show off the difference in the camera sensors. So this is what the photo is supposed to look like, and this is what it looks like on the S1. So, I think what's happening is that there's some moisture trapped in between, the lens and, the actual sensor itself. You can't really see it. It's very, very clean. I took the whole thing apart and deep cleaned it, but I think there's a little bit there, because it's adding a bit of smeariness to the photographs, as you can see, and making them look kind of dull. I don't think it looks bad, but it does look dull. And then I took a picture of a barn kind of in heavy shadow because I know that this would be very difficult for an older camera. The modern cameras, HDR, can kind of compensate where the heavy shadows are. And yeah, it still looks a little smeary and dreamy. Again, I don't think it looks bad, but it looks smeary and dreamy. So, yeah, if that's the look you're going for, maybe pick one of these up. The only other thing that I think is kind of interesting is that this camera uses a compact flash as opposed to an SD card. SD cards did exist at the same time as these, but a lot of professionals prefer compact flash because they're a little bit more reliable, they have a little less data loss. So that is the Canon PowerShot S1 from 2004. Step aside, bitches, it's time for the professional. This is the PowerShot Pro. Look at the amenities. Digital display on top. You can pretend you have a 5D or something. 8 fucking megapixels. 7x optical zoom. A hot shoe mount. And the best feature of all, it died on me in the middle of the shoot. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. This thing was working fine, but when I went to go take the picture of my car in the barn, it just wouldn't boot up, and it still won't. The battery is 100% charged, I know that, because I spent a very long time with this on the charger, and it did boot the minute I took it off the charger, but maybe the battery is just permanently cooked and just doesn't hold any charge whatsoever. But yeah, that's a little disappointing. I was really looking forward to doing comparisons between the PowerShot Pro 1 and the PowerShot S1 just to see how different they looked. I know this has basically double the megapixels, so it'd probably look a little sharper. Here's the thing about this camera though. I don't understand its audience, because it's kind of cosplaying as a 5D, which was released around the same time. But the thing is, if you're professional enough to want this, why wouldn't you just buy a digital SLR? That way you could have ultimate control over what lenses it's using and not have to use a stock kit lens that's not particularly great. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I really wanted to do a comparison with this camera and the S1 because I wanted to show off two different power shots. But yeah, for some reason this one just doesn't work anymore, which is really disappointing. But don't worry, I have something to make up for it, and this one's a doozy. Danny, you just made content on the Flip video. This isn't a Flip video. This is a Flip video knockoff. Yes, really, because the camera quality of the real one just was too good, apparently. This is a unit made by Sylvania, the people that make the cheap Walmart TVs, and this is their attempt to get into the Flip video market share. Just like the real deal, it does boot up with a little splash screen. You can record just by hitting the center button. You can delete all the shit that you recorded by hitting the trash can, and it still has a little slide out USB port, so that way you could quickly connect it to anything. The main difference is, I don't remember the Flip Video having a quality slider. You can record on lower quality if you would like, if you want to save space on your SD card, for example, or if you're going on a long trip and you don't know how much space you're gonna have, you know, simple stuff like that. Now I know what you're thinking, this is a digital camera showcase, why are you showing off a digital camcorder? So this mode button, this allows you to take photos, and they're just as magical as you would expect. So again, let's do the control. Let me show you one I took with my Pixel. So this is what it actually looks like, and this is what the Sylvania Flip Video knockoff looks like. Incredible. It looks like a 3DS took the picture. It's amazing that this came out in 2006 and it looks this bad. And if you're curious what the low resolution one looks like, it looks even better. It looks just straight up magical. Here's the barn. So again, Pixel. And then here's the Sylvania. It's bad, dude. Like, they sold this 2 years after they sold that Canon camera that had the significantly better sensor and was significantly higher quality. And because this was sold as a camcorder, this shit was probably more expensive. Isn't that unreal? Oh, God. Early 2000s cameras, huh? So a bit of a shorter one. I'm sorry this one didn't end up working. I did bring it with me to the location to shoot on it. And it sucks too, because I even bought like a brand new compact flash card and stuff for it, but whatever. Anyway, sorry about this one not working, but I hope that at least these with the comparison were able to give you some entertainment. I do plan on doing a part 3 to this eventually if people continue to like this one. Because I do have a couple more, and I have one on Lend that I think would be really, really fun to show off, but I need to get it back. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you used any of these cameras? This has been DanRock, and I will see you guys later. Oh my god. You can't be up there. You're so silly. Oh my god. My cats really want to be in this episode. Say hello, Jax. Oh my goodness. Yeah, do you like this camera? You like this one? Specifically this one? Oh, you like me more though? Okay. Yeah, okay, yep. Alright, you just... This is why I can't get any work done.